Welcome back to another video. And I know a lot of us are in this kind of like self-help. We want to get better. We want to heal. We want to get the ball rolling, making sure I got both earrings in. But if you are like me and you have wavered, you have been in and out of healing, you need to watch this video. A lot of the times we want to heal with, how we see everybody else healing, and everybody is talking about the self-help and let's change our lifestyle. Let's do these like things that, we think are going to help us to heal better. And I want to say that the thing that is stopping you from healing is your diet. It is not necessarily the things that you're doing, the discipline that you need, and all of those things like that. It is your diet. A lot of this food is causing us to be depressed. And I went home, and going home back to where am I from? Going back to Chicago, and then from Chicago going to California. I said this when I was at the airport. I was like, when I came back and I was at Midway, and I was like, bro, it literally feels so different. You can smell the Italian beefs, the chicken, the food that is not healthy. And then we wonder why people in these more colder states are a lot more aggressive and angry in these places where there are a lot more like black people, or the stigma of Chicagoans are aggressive, they're violent and all those things like that. But I think about the foods and what the food is really doing to us, and what is making our minds think. A lot of people in Chicago, because I know we are struggling mentally, and we have struggled mentally, and they're using quick fixes as ways to heal. And even though we take in some of this good stuff, we are still stuck in our Chicago ways of, I grew up on Italian beefs, I grew up on pizza puffs, and now you have these other things, the chicken with the mouse sauce, baby, the chicken with the mouse sauce. But at the end of the day, it is causing us to still stay in this dense physical energy and not expand us to the other bodies, the other emotional body or the spiritual body, to truly reach enlightenment and truly to get the life that you want. And a lot of the times they're not going to tell you that. I'm not going to tell you that the food is poisoning you. I'm not going to tell you that, because why? That's where the big bucks are. But at the end of the day, the food is directly correlating with the way that you feel. And I know this off of me going raw with just fruits and vegetables. That's all I was having. And I did this for 3 weeks, and now I'm more into raw. But because it's, a little, on the colder side now, I'm going to, I still just fruits and vegetables, but I will, cook and saute my vegetables at a low simmer to, get the ball rolling, and that is to not take out too many of the good nutrients that is in them, right? But from me just going raw, in a couple of days, my skin was glowing. My hair was flourishing. I skipped one. My hair was flourishing. My mood was better. And to have anxiety and depression for as long as I can remember, so my entire life pretty much, to be able to sit here and wake up and be like, you know what? It is what it is. Whatever today brings is whatever today brings, and I'm going to make the best of it. And to know that I did that with better foods. It wasn't the herbs. Yes, I am an herbalist, but it wasn't the herbs. And a lot of people come to me, they want herbs. What will make my gut feel better? What will make my mood is my anxiety. And I'm like, it is what you're eating. And when I noticed that I wasn't eating because I truly enjoyed this food, I ate a lot of the times off of emotion. So if I felt sad, I went to something that was going to make my body sad. And even though my body said, ew, yucky, I don't like this, I was so ingrained. I was so programmed to go to it still. And that trickled into my relationships. That trickled into me still wanting toxic things, even though I knew that they were no good for me. I still went to the relationships, the friendships, the work dynamics, or anything like that that was still toxic and chaotic for me, because I was still programmed to go after things off of an emotion. I was still so programmed that even though it tastes good but it's not good for me, that I can still have it because I'm addicted. We are truly, truly in an epidemic of addiction. Like, we are truly addicts, and it's all because of the premise that, the powers that be don't want us to truly be healthy. They don't want us to heal, because that keeps us here. It keeps us here limited. We are limited in the mind, so we have to be limited in the body and in the spirit. And it keeps you from truly elevating your life. So I don't care about how many self-help books that you read. If you still always taking in toxic foods into your body that make you sick, you are going to feel it with your outer world, because everything is you pushed out. Everything is just a reflection of your inside world. It's just a mirror back to you. So if you're wondering why I still keep getting these friends, why I still keep getting that dude who still just it, that is because you still allow toxicity in your body. You had that piece of cheese, and that piece of cheese did not rock with you. It said, no, I don't like you. I hate you. Get me out of here. And you still said, but I just love cheese so much, and I don't know how I could just get rid of cheese. And so then your world reflected back to you that with your ex calling. And you said, I don't know why he just won't leave me alone. He just no good for me, but I'ma still link up with him. And he toxic for me. And I don't know how to alchemize that energy and make it positive and work for me. I don't know how to use that as the stimulation that I need to change. You went and you sat in that darker energy, that denser energy, and you still went to the toxic foods, the toxic people, the toxic environments, because you are addicted to it. You're an addict. And I had to own up to it. I'm an addict. But that's in that life. Today, I choose not to be that. So I'm not that no more. I'm not an addict. I don't suffer from depression. I don't suffer from anxiety. I have moments where I can feel it, where I feel sadness. I allow it to come. I allow myself to embrace that. Okay, this is teaching me to sit with my emotions right now, and then I let it go. But a lot of people will come and they will ask me, like, how do you, be so bubbly? How do you be so light? And, people want to see that in that darker tone. People want to see me. There was a time when people was like, you too happy. I want to see you mad. I want to see what it looks like to make you mad, because that will make your ego feel good, that it's not possible to be happy all the time. And that's not saying that you live in this oblivious land of just like nothing bad happens, because you know that life is going to life, but you know that with lifing, you're good regardless. That it is just coming to teach you more about how to be loving, how to love, and you can choose to be happy all the time. That's not saying that you don't have moments where emotions are going to come, because you are still a physical being. You're a beingness. So you are a being. So be in your beingness, but that's not letting your beingness control you. And I saw that with I really want to push out that in order for you to change your life, you have to start looking at the little things that you do as a habit daily. And a lot of us are trying to change our lives, and we look at the foods, but we still aren't looking at the right foods. Sugar, but we are sugar fiends. We love sugar. We love that alcohol. It's sugar. It's just sugar. Sorry, baby. It's just sugar. That bread is just sugar. That pasta is just sugar. So you cut out the white sugar, but you still take on other sugars in other forms. And you're still wondering why you're sluggish, why you're tired, why your body is drained. It's because you are not fueling yourself with good things. You are not filling yourself with positive things. And that starts, she just snatched my headphone, but that starts with knowing what you are supposed to eat that is going to actually heal the body. Fruits and vegetables are meant to heal the body. I eat more on the alkaline, scale, but I will have fruit that are not alkaline, and, doing my research and then tuning into my body on what my body needs. It's not that you need another self-help book, girl. You don't need another self-help. You don't need that. You don't need a self-help. I'm sorry, baby. You don't need that. You need to actually sit down with yourself, eat a salad with no meat, no cheese, no ranch. You need to eat that. Cut down your sugars and see how you start glowing from the inside out. See how your mood starts to change. This is stuff that I kid you not, I would be depressed literally every single day. I would hate that I would feel good one moment and then I would go back into the next moment and I just be like, I'm just sad. I'm just depressed. I'm just that. And I started eating differently and now I feel differently and now I look differently and now I act differently and now I can push that out into the world because I'm actually being that. And you become that not by sitting here and, filling your mind with that stuff. Please do. Please, read your books, but let's start implementing it. Our diet is so terrible, and my stomach is like going crazy right now. I'm not necessarily hungry. I just need to do my morning stuff. But our diets are so sad. Literally, standard American diet, sad. It is very sad. It is very depressing, and it's keeping you sad and depressed. It is keeping you limited. It is keeping you from fulfilling your life. So when I looked at that and I was like, the difference between Chicago and Cali, I felt when I went into LAX, I was like, I know I can get myself, like, I know they got a smoothie place. Like, I know you can get a smoothie here. Like, I know that. Went up there, organic tea spots, organic food. Everything is natural. Everything is good. Yeah, it wasn't vegan, but they had like plant-based options. And they had a nice smoothie. And that smoothie was so good, so refreshing. It took so long for them to give me that smoothie. And it was like only 2 of us. But it was so refreshing. It was so good. And I was like, Chicago would never. Midway would never. Let's start putting these places and let's start like actually advocating for our kids to not be sick in this generation. For us to not be sick. For us to not be so depressed. We are literally blowing up. Y'all are big. I'm sorry. That is no offense. But it is because y'all not see that. Y'all not to see that the toxicity that is y'all putting in your body is making y'all literally blow up. There is literally toxins causing you to blow up. You know the stuff that they put into like the dead people? I forgot what it's called. It's called some type of fluid. But they put into that and it makes their body blow up and like harden. That's what it's put in, and that's toxic. They're putting that in y'all. They're saying that y'all dead. That's what that food is saying. If that food is killing y'all. That food is saying that they dead. Let's blow up their bodies. And we are taking it in and we're just like so addicted. We're like, but I don't know how I could give that up. But you were never meant to eat like that. And to all the people who have the other diets who like, no, you can eat. Yeah, if you're eating real grass fed and everything like that, and that, makes your body feel good, hey, rock out. I'm not here to tell you that you have to do that, but all I'm here to tell you is you need to start eating fruits and vegetables. And that needs to be the core of your diet. It's not 80% bad, 20% good. And a lot of people, because they think they eat a fruit, they eat a vegetable, but then they still take on all of the chips, the processed foods, the processed meats, the processed life. That, okay, that still means that I'm living my 80-20 because it looks nice. It doesn't matter. What is it doing to your body? It's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you in the mood. And I hate to be from a city and seeing that and seeing the young ones, filling their bodies up with this toxicity, this poison, and just being like, all right, well, that's how we gonna rock out. People are catching all of these diseases and just being like, okay, well, that's just what it is. There's a way to heal that, and that is through your diet. There's a way to heal your mind and your anxiety. You don't have to have it for the rest of your life. I know that they told you, but you don't have to have it for the rest of your life. With that, I was able to stop stressing so much. I was able to relax, to chill out. So, yeah, that's all I need to go ahead and get my butt on to work. So, Alrighty, y'all have a great day, and remember to eat a salad, eat some fruits, eat some vegetables, and remember that you are the creator of your reality. Start living it, start believing it, start knowing that you are already that girl, that guy. And you feed yourself to live. You don't feed yourself to die. So stop doing it. Alrighty, I'll see you on the next video. Love y'all. Bye.